Hello, beautiful people. This is Joseph with Conscious Collective, and in this video, I want to share a practice with you that, if applied, can significantly transform your life. And this practice is known as awareness without projection. So, whether we're aware of it or not, most of us are constantly projecting our thoughts, our ideas, our images, beliefs, concepts onto the experience that we're having. And that's shaping the way that we perceive this experience. And not only that, but rather than actually experiencing reality, most of us are experiencing our ideas about reality. We're experiencing somewhat of an illusion, somewhat of a dream that we're creating about the world. And we're not really in touch with the world. We're not really in touch with the living reality of the present moment. And so this practice of awareness without projection is exactly that, as the name applies. It's to be aware of the experience that you're having without projecting anything onto it. So rather than interpreting situations in a particular way, rather than creating a story about the situations you experience, rather than having any narrative, any concepts, any beliefs or opinions, it's just to be aware and directly experience reality with that open, present moment awareness. And the teacher Jiddu Krishnamurti summed this up very well in his famous quote, "The highest form of intelligence is observation without evaluation." So to just observe the experience that you're having without evaluating it according to your own ideas, opinions, and beliefs allows us to really get in touch with what it is that we're observing. And when we're deeply focused, when we're deeply present with what we're experiencing, there's no longer a separation between us as observers and the object that's being observed. And this is a duality that many of us experience. We feel that there is me and there is the world. There is this I, this subject, and then there is this objective reality outside of us. But that's really just a belief. It's really just a deeply ingrained belief that we've been conditioned to have throughout life. Our ego creates this sense of separation, creates a sense of self, which inherently creates a sense of other. And this has value for many things in life. We need to be able to distinguish ourselves from others in a practical way, but on a deeper level, there really is no separation in nature. There's no division in reality. Reality is this one unified whole, and our minds divide reality. We divide reality with our opinions, with our beliefs, with the stories and concepts that we create. And so when we let all of those go and we're just present to this moment without the idea of the me that is being present or this separate reality that I'm being present to, when there's actually just presence, just awareness in this moment now, everything simply is. There is no concept that can capture this moment. There is no story that can narrate it. There's no words that can define it. And when you open up to this unnameable reality, it's really a beautiful mystery that we awaken to. And when we're deeply in touch with this mystery, it enlivens us. We feel the living reality of this moment. We get in touch with the life energy within us, this aliveness that's animating our bodies, that's animating everything in the world. And we get in touch with life. We get in touch with reality. And so that's the power and the beauty of this practice. And the key, the trick, is to be able to just be present and to allow the experience that you're having without trying to escape it, without trying to fit it into some mental box or category, without trying to describe it or label it in any way. So not projecting spiritual concepts onto the reality of this moment, not projecting your political views, not projecting your religious beliefs or ideas, opinions of any kind, but just to experience the raw reality of this moment. So really, this phrase, awareness without projection, is somewhat of a reminder, excuse me, somewhat of like a mantra that you can say to yourself to help you tap back into that present moment awareness, that experience of just being aware. And when you are just aware without projecting, you're no longer distracted by all of these projections and thoughts and ideas, and you can not only be aware, but you can be awareness. You can be aware that you are aware. In every moment, this awareness is ever present. And it's not something that has a form. It's not something that we can capture with names, with words, with ideas. It's something that we realize by being it. So by being present and getting in touch with your being, you can awaken to the beauty, the mystery, and the magic of life. And so that's the practice I want to share with you. And so my encouragement, my invitation for you today is to practice being aware of the experience that you're having without projecting your ideas onto this experience. Or as Krishnamurti said, to observe without evaluating. So not to come to conclusions, not to form judgments, but just to observe, just to be aware. So let me know if you do this practice, and let me know what you notice in the comments. I would love to hear your feedback. I would love to hear how this practice affects you. So my invitation is for you to try this out today and let me know how it goes. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you have a very peaceful, beautiful, and lovely day. Thank you. Much love.